Hi there, I am Jennifer Elizabeth Masters, and I am in Vegas, Las Vegas, the hometown for all addictions. And I thought this would be a perfect time to talk about where do addictions come from, and, you know, let's be softer with ourselves. So many addictions are actually promoted, believe it or not. Alcoholism is promoted. We are all welcome to drink. It is part of friendship, right? So we get together with our friends, we have a bottle of wine, a glass of wine, a cocktail, a coffee drink. All of these things are accepted. And often, if you stop drinking, then that is looked at as, well, you're not friendly, and you're not imbibing, you're not having 2, 3 drinks in the bar, and so my bar isn't profitable, whatever it is. So we are encouraged. We are encouraged to get high in a number of ways. Driving through Vegas, there's this great big billboard sign. You can have your cannabis delivered. Puffy delivers cannabis to your door, and up and down the strip here in Vegas, you can have any of the pleasures that you are looking to have, infused with many multiple addictions. And so, you have all you can eat restaurants and places where, they're encouraging you to drink, to gamble. And all of these things are kind of promoting, self-promoting, something that a lot of people are unfamiliar with. And all addictions, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a shopping addiction. I know lots of people that have addictions to internet shopping. Maybe, you have 100 pairs of shoes and you're still looking for more. So all of these things come from the same place, not feeling enough, not feeling loved. And so we look for something to fulfill us that's outside of ourselves. I used to do it too. We can have all kinds of addictions. We could have a sex addiction. We could work all the time because working makes us feel fulfilled, and so therefore that's what we want to do. Or maybe we're addicted to a relationship, and we're in a relationship that is not healthy, and that too can be an addiction. And I have run the gamut from work addictions to shopping to being codependent, and honestly, all of these addictions come from a place of not loving ourselves. And when we lovingly accept ourselves the way we are, then all these things fall away. We suddenly feel like we don't have to have the chocolate or the cake to make ourselves feel fulfilled. So here, being in Vegas, it's a really great way to look at all of the different addictions that humans can have. We have the opportunity to have so many different addictions, but it doesn't matter what the addiction is. It comes from the same place, a rejection of ourselves. Hi, Bill. I love you also. Here we are. We're almost at the end of the year, and what a great time, to look at all the things that we would like to change in our lives, and how can we improve ourselves? How can we be better to ourselves? How can we help this planet? And each of us has a responsibility to ourselves to lift ourselves up, to be there fully in acceptance in the moment for who we are, as we are, rather than attempting to change ourselves. So, I've had people say, well, isn't doing inner focus, isn't that changing ourselves? Well, it's actually stepping into the highest truth of who we are. And inside us all is love. And so if you're not feeling loved, you don't want to be looking for it elsewhere. You want to look within, because the truth is we are already enough. And all the stories that we play over and over in our minds are those things that lead us astray. And you really are already enough. You are already loved. You are already deserving. Okay, so Now I have to get back on the road. I have to avoid crossing into California, across a bridge. There's snow, can you imagine? I have some pictures I'm going to post about Vegas. I've never seen the mountains around Vegas so covered with snow. This is a very unique year ending. We're going into 2020, the roaring 20s, and this is a time to really dip down inside and recognize the truth of who you are. You are already loved. You are already enough. But if you're not feeling that, I have plenty of things on my website, free resources. I have free energy clearings available. If you Google my name, Jennifer Elizabeth Masters, and free energy clearings, you will find a slew of opportunities to get help for free, and also on my free resources page on jenniferelizabethmasters.com. So just going back and reiterating, what are addictions? Addictions are a rejection of ourselves. We are looking for something to make us feel better, something outside of ourselves, whether it's a relationship, whether it's an addiction to sex or alcohol or pot or whatever the addiction could be. It could be sex, it could be work, it could be people pleasing. That can be an addiction also. The whole thing is remembering who we are. You are already loved. You are already enough. And we need to get out of the story that we run in our heads that tells us something other than that. But you are already loved. So all ridiculous addictions, all addictions come from a rejection of ourselves, and recognizing the love that is within will get what gets you out of addictions. So I highly recommend using mantras, I love me, I am enough, and repeating them slowly in the background of your mind over and over again. And you'll find your life begins to change. The people around you will start telling you how wonderful you look and how happy you are, because you love you. So seeing you very soon again for my New Year's message on New Year's Day. Sending you lots of love. I am continuing my trip home. Wish me well, because there's snow going into California and roads are closed. It's really been quite the phenomenal year this year. So sending you lots and lots of love. Again, Jennifer Elizabeth Masters. Check out my website. There are free resources for you there. And enjoy the rest of this year safe and in love. Much love, everyone.